Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I forgot I turned that on. Let's turn that off real quick. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope you are all doing really well and having yourselves a great day. I apologize for the insanely late start. I'll give you a bit of an update and then we'll get started on the stream pretty much immediately. Quick update. I was super late because I did not sleep yesterday. Yesterday was a really rough day for me, schedule-wise. I had an audition. If some of you don't know, I did acting for a really long time. Sorry, just switching the battery on my headset. I did acting for a really long time, and I took a break from it, and I've kind of done it on and off a little bit over the last like decade, but not consistently. And I have a lot of time now, so I decided I was gonna try the whole acting thing again, just for my own peace of mind, I guess. And I had an audition yesterday. Well, I actually had the audition on Thursday, and then I had a callback yesterday. For those who have never done any kind of theater stuff, the audition is like the first step. Then the callback is where they say, okay, you passed the first part. Now let's see if you can do the next part. So the first audition was me singing, which I was really sick, but I think I did okay. Then she asked me to come back to do a dance call. I can't dance, but that's okay. And so I went back and did that. And then they asked us to stay for the third part, which was like the scene work. And so it was between me and a friend of mine, somebody who I haven't worked with in years, but it's always been fun working with him. And we were kind of going for the same role. Benefit being that they're doing what they call swing roles. Basically, there's one person doing the role and then somebody else is going to be stepping in for certain nights. And so I was going to be happy with either. And thankfully, I got the actual role. My friend got the swing part, but he's very talented. So I think it's going to be really interesting to have him push me to be better, because I want to do as best as I can. And having somebody talented be, you know, doing the same role as me, it's going to be fun. But because of that, I went yesterday with about 36 hours of no sleep. I went to bed yesterday when I got home and slept for like an hour, and then I was up all night, then worked this morning, and then I slept. It was a total of 6 hours, but I woke up twice throughout the night with like a really severe stomach ache, like physical stomach ache, not like, oh, I want to poop, like actual pain. So it made my sleep very broken up. So I took my time getting ready this morning, or this morning for me, you know, taking my shower, doing my facial care and eating and all that kind of stuff. And so I am late to start, but we're live, and that's what matters, right? That's all that matters. Shortcuts, hello, how's it going? Now the Lost, welcome. Kalianx, I think. I swear you've told me how to say your name and I can't remember, but hello, welcome as well. Thank you. I am very as if I'm not wrong, we were at the same theater school. Now the Lost, I don't know. Were we at the same theater school? I don't know. I don't know who the real you is, so I have no idea. We may have been. I had a pretty big class. John Dolan, yeah, of course. Who are you? Who are you? Have you been here for long? Because you may have heard me bashing John Dolan. James, dude. Okay, wait, are you okay? Were you in the Falls any time in the last couple of months? Were you in the Falls? Because I swear to God I saw you. Okay, I saw you getting into a giant pickup truck one morning. Or was it one night? I don't know. I work night shift, so I'm out at all hours of the night now. But I swear to God, I saw you, and I was gonna run over and say hi, but you were with a bunch of other guys, and you were in a big pickup truck, and I was like, no. I'll just keep my distance. I don't know if it's him. I don't want him to think I'm like some weirdo coming up, like if it wasn't you, weirdo coming up and trying to talk to him. And like with these and guys with big pickup trucks, I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to get punched in the face in case it's the wrong person. How you been, man? How are you? Guys, Now the Lost was in my class. He was actually in my class, in my theater class. Weird, small world, small world. Yeah, I've bashed John a few times on stream. Not so much because of anything like against him as like a performer, more just about like he didn't like me and he let me have it after we graduated, and I'm not a fan. But yeah, I stepped away from acting since you're here. I actually after school I got really into musical theater, and that's kind of what I had been doing. I did it for a few years, and I never really went anywhere with it, mainly because one, I was too scared. So I never like took the chance for anything. Two, life just kind of got in the way. I had a job that was really good with like being able to do theater, but I was still living at home, so it didn't really matter. But then I moved out and I got a job that didn't give time for theater because I was working early evening, late into the night, which is like right when performances happen. So I was like, I'll take a few months and just work, save up some money, and then I'll go back into it. And then a few months turned into like a year, which turned into a few years. And then, you know, I had settled down and I started doing the whole social media thing. This is how I started. This was to keep myself in practice. Like I started by making videos first to keep myself in practice, getting more comfortable in front of the camera, because obviously that's really different than being on stage. And I did that for a while, and then it just kind of fell off. I had my band. I don't know if you remember, I had a band, and I did that for a while, but then like one band member passed away. My sister and brother started having kids, and so like it all kind of just slowly disintegrated. And then I just stopped all performance except for doing this kind of stuff. And I went through not a divorce because we were never married, but I had a partner that we were together for almost a decade, and so she left. And so now I have a whole bunch of time on my hands. So I was like, you know what? I'll go back into theater. I'm getting old, but I'm okay with that. I'll get back into theater. So that's what I'm doing, man. What have you been up to? Have you still been... Yeah, no worries. Oh, dude. If you've never watched my stream, this is what I do. I play video games, but I chat for like an hour before I even start. And even while I'm gaming, I freaking stop and chat constantly. I'm just checking my email to make sure that I got it. And then I'll try really hard to remember. Yep, I see it. I see it, man. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'll try to remember to email you back. I'm bad. My memory sucks. Brother went to the same MMA class as me. It's so weird meeting people outside of things, you know them. Yeah, shortcuts. And it's even weirder like this because I've been doing this for 7, almost 8 years. And for at least 6 of the years that I've done it, it was never anybody in Canada that ever watched me. It was always American or European. That's all I ever got. So it's been weird over the last like year and a half that I've been getting a lot of Canadians, but it's even weirder when it's Canadian that I know and that didn't find me because like we were in touch. It's not like I have the guy who I'm doing the show with, he watches my TikToks, but he's seen my TikToks because I've posted them out for them to see. There's a couple of other guys that I did another show with that also pop in once in a while. And again, because I've done shows with them and they've known about, you know, me doing TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Preston is another one that I did a show with or a couple of shows with. And him and I are good friends. So of course he pops in, but like having James pop in, who I haven't talked to in years, like it's been over a decade. Like we've been out of theater schools, what, 14 years, something like that. So it's been over a decade since him and I have had any contact. So for him to pop in, it's surreal. It's completely surreal. Yeah, man. Yeah, 2 years, nice. A quick breakdown. It's just easier this way than having to type a whole like 50-page letter to you. I started like 7 years ago. And it was going really well. I was actually a much more family-friendly oriented channel. It was almost all Nintendo content, which, surprise, surprise to any Nintendo fanboy that sees me on TikTok and like is rage watching me. My whole channel was Nintendo, hence the SNES controller. My whole channel was Nintendo based. I played Zelda and Mario Kart, and all that kind of stuff. And I was doing really well. There was a point there where I was averaging between 40 and 60 viewers every stream. And a bad stream had like 25 viewers all the time. But I wasn't making any money because it was YouTube. And so I did that for a while, and then I lost my job. I work now again, but I worked back then as a subcontractor, and one of the contracts that I had just dropped me without any warning, and they just shut down the department. It wasn't like I did something wrong. They just shut the department down, so they didn't need me anymore. And so I lost my job, and so I really cut back on streaming. Then my grandfather passed away, and my grandmother had Alzheimer's, so I was her full-time caregiver. And because after theater school, I went into PSW work, like nursing assistant work. And so I took care of my grandmother for a while, and then after that, I kind of got back into it, and I was pursuing it. Then TikTok started to blow up for me, and I was doing really well with TikTok. And then it was just, I was commuting for work, and it was just way too much to handle streaming, TikTok, and a relationship and work. And so I cut back on streaming completely, and I took over a year off. And then I came back about 4 months ago now. But like in those 4 months, my ex left, my dad passed away. And so I haven't dedicated much time until maybe about 3 weeks ago. That's when I've really started to push down again. So now I'm dedicating a lot more time to it. Now I'm putting the effort in. I've had success in the past, so I think I can do it again, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm not too tied down to numbers right now. But I mean, like right now I'm streaming on all three. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. And on between YouTube and Twitch, I've got 9 people, and on TikTok I've got 4. So not bad. But yeah, we should chat, man. We should chat. Charles Roberts, hello. How's it going? How are you? Field of View, hello. Yeah, so they don't copyright strike, they copyright claim Field of View. So basically they just take any income you could make from ads and stuff, but my channel's nowhere near big enough to make money off ads, so it didn't really bother me. And even when it was doing really well, Nintendo had that like Nintendo program that you could sign up for, and they would just give you whatever they felt like, and they would allow you to have your videos. And so I was part of that. Then they dropped that system, and then they stopped claiming a bunch of stuff. Now they seem to claim things right before they release a game. I've moved away from Nintendo, one, because it was a very young audience. Like it was like 12-year-olds watching me, and I don't mean that as like the meme where it's like, oh, it's an army of 12-year-olds. Like, I mean, my average viewer age was about 12. And so it was really hard to keep up with 12-year-olds. They don't have the same understanding of how busy somebody is. And so it was really rough when they would like be messaging me on Discord constantly and like getting mad at me if I wasn't playing the game they liked. And it was not fun for me. And so I moved away from Nintendo, and Nintendo is just very old-fashioned and very tyrannical in the way they run things, and I just didn't want to base my whole channel on a company that on a whim could just destroy me. So kind of moved away from it, you know. You're a great host. You will definitely get back to your former numbers. I hope so. I'm not super dead set on it. The mindset I'm kind of giving myself now is I want my TikTok and YouTube videos to be like my main source of growth and viewership and all that, and have my streams kind of be a place where people can come and hang out with me. Even though I've been a streamer a lot longer than I've been a TikToker, I just wanted a way for people to be able to come and just hang out, you know, and get to know me and talk to me in a non-scripted way, and kind of see what it's like to just hang out. So I'm not like super concerned with the numbers. The only thing I want is to make sure that there's enough people that are actually enjoying it, that it's worth spending 5 or 6 hours sitting here. Outside of that, and maybe to make some money just to replace equipment as it breaks down, because it's really expensive to have a stream like this. Really expensive. Ordinary Logo Fan, how you doing? Welcome. Maine, how are you? Toffee or Toffee? Is it Toffee? Toffee, I think, right? But thank you for the compliment. It's what I was just saying. It's very expensive to have a setup like this. Cyberpunk 2077. How are you liking the update, Charles? How are you liking that update? Random question. Do I read the No. Wait, DBS Dragon Ball Super? Is that what you're referencing? No. I actually haven't really read any of the manga. Sorry, I say it all Americanized, manga. The mangas. I have 2 of the original, like you can kind of see it on TikTok, but you can definitely see it on YouTube right there. I've got 2. Can I, if I block my face, will it show it? No, it doesn't. I have 2 of the original like Kid Goku manga series back there, but I haven't actually sat down and read them. I've never watched any of the Super. I haven't gotten started yet, but I want to watch all of Kid Goku and all of Dragon Ball Z first, again, before I go into Super. You know what I mean? But yeah. So as of today, the plan is I'm going to be restarting Dead Space. I haven't actually finished it. I played it when it launched, the remake. We've beaten the original plenty of times on the channel, but I haven't played it since it launched. I wasn't really, something distracted me. Another game came out and I started playing that and I never went back to Dead Space. But there was also the whole thing of I wasn't getting scared and I wasn't sure what was going on. I had just been diagnosed with ADHD. I had just started medication on it. And oh, did I delete Dead Space? No, I didn't. Oh, I thought I deleted it. I was going to say I'm screwed for today then. I had just gotten diagnosed with ADHD. I wasn't really used to it yet, and I wasn't sure if that's what was causing me not to be scared, like if maybe the medication kind of switched the way that I immerse myself into games. Now I know it was more the stress of what was going on in my personal life, because we've seen me get pretty scared the last few streams. So I want to restart Dead Space. I'm going to be playing it, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to go back to the very beginning of it, so it should be fun. I'm going to be playing on my TV instead of on my monitor. So I'm gonna have to switch my camera angle around just so I'm not looking away from the gameplay. For those who are streamers and don't know, it's not important, but it's just aesthetically nicer. Make sure you face your gameplay. I see so many streamers that have like the gameplay over here, but their camera is looking that way, so it looks like they're looking away from the gameplay. Just turn your camera around or just switch it to the other side of the screen so you're looking at the gameplay. So I'm gonna be looking that way, so I'm gonna have to switch where my camera is, because normally I'm looking this way. And yeah, it should be fun. We should see if I get scared. I don't know if I'm gonna get scared, but we're gonna try anyway. And
Equipment smiley face.
Callie, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was really kind of you, and it scared me. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of a jump scare. I am a big chicken, for those who don't know. We actually spent all of last stream, not all of it. I played Resident Evil and I beat it in about an hour, but we played the last like hour and a half of the stream was dedicated to like audio fixing, because I was having some major issues with audio. There was like doubling sound, and one of the things is the jump scares. They are very, very loud. And so I was like tweaking it to make sure they're not super loud for you guys, but they're still loud for me to make me scared. It seems like it worked. So yeah, I hope you appreciated the scare. Thank you. That was really kind of you. Seriously. Oh my god, yeah, Dead Space has always been like really scary for me. I tend to scream quite a bit. But the jump scares are definitely worse. I'm also and I do support your channel. Hey, just watching is support, honestly. Honestly, some people really get like down on themselves thinking like they have to donate or they have to sub or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that you're not doing that, but for other people, you don't have to do that. Just hanging out, chatting, not even chatting, just like being at the stream helps a lot, because the numbers actually go a long way. A big thing is like, I'm at the point now where I'm doing not sponsored streams, but like collaborations with companies where they're sending me stuff. I'm actually going to review a mixer very, very near future. And so like I'm getting collaboration offers, but the numbers really matter to them, which is kind of weird, but they're really, really fixated on numbers. So just having people hang out makes a really big difference. You know, I'm part of the Deep Silver Collective, which also relies a lot on numbers. So it's much more support than, you know, just watching. Money is great because like obviously I've had to replace a bunch of stuff already, and I still need to replace more stuff. Like you can't see it, it's not on camera. There's a light up, it's hard to point backwards. There's a light up there that I have to replace. The light that I have behind me over there, that one's dead. The cable is no good, so like if I move the light around, it shuts off. So it's like on the brink of dying. So like there are a few things that I've got to replace. I've replaced quite a few little by little, but there's still more that I have to really work on. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So the money does help, but the viewership honestly is like huge. I changed what I said mid-sentence. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, no, I haven't read it yet, so I have no idea. I haven't watched it either, so I couldn't tell you anything about Super. Like, I don't even know what Super's about. I just know that you need to skip GT and get into Super, so I haven't even watched it yet. Like I said, I want to go back and watch all of it just to like refresh myself and like be totally connected with the characters and stuff, because Oh god, it's probably been about 4 years since I've watched Z, and a good like 7 or 8 years since I've watched the Kid Goku saga. So I definitely need to go back and watch it all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me just make sure that the game is loading before I open up the stream to see it. Come on, game. Is HDR gonna work? I wonder. Because like the it doesn't show me HDR. Weird. It should show me on screen, shouldn't it? First of all, make sure there's no volume. Huh. Weird. So I watched a little bit of GT, and it was, I couldn't get into it. There was a lot of stuff about it that I was just kind of like, I don't like, why are you doing this to the game? You know what I mean? Or the show, you know, like Gohan teaching a non superhuman to like fly and stuff. It was just really weird to me. So I couldn't get into it. I only watched like a few episodes, and I very quickly got bored of it. So when I heard about Super, I was kind of like, oh god, is it more of the same? And then I heard it was really good, so I was like, never mind. But I've just never gone back and watched it. So I definitely need to. I just haven't. Okay. So my Xbox wasn't set to 4K, but it is now. HDR is on. Okay. Now can I play this in HDR? Huh. Maybe I need to like quit the game to have it go in HDR? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, it seems to be working, so. Yeah, it got pretty complicated, but I just couldn't. GT is also the one where they went back to do the world tournament, and like there's like a scene where Vegeta like flicks the thing to see how strong you are and like breaks it because he's just so strong. It was so much of that it like destroyed all of the excitement about it. You know what I mean? Like if you go back and watch, I don't know if you've seen it, but if you watch like the Kid Goku saga, there's so much tension in the fact that Goku is fighting people that could potentially beat him. But that was like, they're so over. Like I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it at all. It was kind of a bummer. But I do want to watch GT big time. Okay. So this is on. Now let me... Oops. Ah, that scared me. That's so loud. Ah. Stormtrooper, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Even though it scared the bejeebus out of me. Oh, am I still green screening? Is that why I'm kind of see-through right now? Or is... No, I'm just below the chat. Never mind. Thank you, Stormtrooper. Thank you. Hear what? I don't know what you mean, shortcuts. I don't know what you mean. Thank you, Stormtrooper. I'm gonna disable those notifications because they're incredibly loud, and like if it's like one rose at a time, it's gonna completely kill the scary factor. So I'm just gonna turn those off for now. But thank you, I appreciate it. Why is it still dinging? You're not supposed to ding, you dumb alert. Okay. Stop playing sounds. There we go. Haha. Okay, now there's no sound. Robert, I'm gonna be playing some Dead Space. Right now. I'm just making sure that my Twitch setup is okay for it because the camera angle is different. Okay, there we go. But Stormtrooper, I hope you're doing okay. And having yourself a great day. Oh, what scared me? TikTok. There's like a ding dong sound effect. You guys won't hear it. It just goes through the PC sounds. And it's like an alert when somebody follows or gives a rose. And so Stormtrooper gave 3 separate roses, so it set off 3 triggers in my ears. So the first one was scary because I wasn't expecting it, but then the following 2 just were loud. And there was no scary feature to it. No, it didn't glitch again, don't worry. Okay. Gameplay is on, music is off. Let's make sure stream stops. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. It should be working. There we go. It's still... It didn't say HDR on my screen, which is really weird. I thought it would, but I guess not. Oh well. Let's just do it, I guess. Oh, wait, do I have to, like... Crap. I don't want to have to turn this thing on because it, like, crushes the computer CPU. But maybe I have to turn it on through here. Let me see real quick. Oh, my eyes are burning. Lack of sleep, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay. HDR. Do something or anything? I don't know. I don't know if that did anything, but it's on, so hopefully it didn't mess the stream up too much. It turns back off as soon as I turn off the thing. Oh well. The anime is 2 arc lines behind Super. So I can't. Yeah, and then the thing is, like, sometimes it's nice to give them the space so you know that they're still evolving the story, because that's what happened with Walking Dead. Walking Dead, a lot of people got really upset about it, but like, if you ever read the comics, for the first couple of seasons, it's similar. They changed some stuff that I think was a really bad decision versus the comics. There was some stuff in the comics that were so much better. But then, like, the comics, the show caught up to the comics, and so they had to slow the show down. And so something that only took like 5 or 6 different issues were spread into like a whole season in the show just to give the issues more time to come out. And so it dragged and it really killed the pacing. So thankfully Super is so far ahead that the show can kind of just keep up. You know what I mean? You have a T-storm, like a thunderstorm? Is that what you mean? Okay. I need to somehow mute my microphone. Is this the one? No, that's not. Where's my microphone sound? I don't think I saved it on. No, I didn't. Okay. There we go. And then, you can still hear me, right? Yeah. Cool.
It's me.
Here we go.
Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah. First I've heard from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Aegis 7.
Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
To an independent miner, that's paradise. Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting teams life.
I'll comment in a second about that, about Frieza and everything.
Now, where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
What a beauty. Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances with the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You track your file access?
I'm a computer analyst. Comes with the job.
I ran standard CEC background checks, Miss Daniels. If you want to work in the big leagues, you have to play ball.
Sir, we're in hailing range. USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in.
Oh yeah, I can move the camera.
USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications blackout on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnston, take us in.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automated docking. Let's go.
I'm losing control.
We're off course.
Daniel!
I'm hoping it's not too loud for everybody.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull.
Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
Got it.
Dump the flash shield. Everyone brace yourself.
Ouch. Seemed like a really soft crash.
I'll live.
The remake.
Johnston.
It's the remake. How are you, by the way?
Might be broken.
Shit, but better than a broken neck. Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer, Isaac.
Gotta always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost a port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and... Singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Okay. Yeah, so with Frieza coming back, it could be that they ran out of ideas. I would probably assume it's more along the lines of they just know that Frieza was super popular, so why not bring him back? You know what I mean? One of those kind of things. Easy views, easy money. Still lazy either way, but hopefully they have a good idea for Frieza. All right, here we go.
Stand clear.
Crap, we came down hard.
Not a great start to our repair mission.
Pulse rifles?
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight lounge.
Hello? Where is everybody? Half the ship must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Chen. You got us here in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're off and about the first round tonight.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC, Sam.
You see anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
Like, did they bring him back 3 times in Super?
It holds the record for the highest number of planet crashes, with 34 to date, and highest dead weight of
Or are you including movies as well?
May as well get signed in.
Barack the Pimp, I did. I haven't even said this to people. I did get the part. The show is doing what they call swing roles. Basically, like, I'm the character, but then I have a friend that's going to be stepping in for certain nights. Just so, one, I take a break, but 2, more people got a chance to perform. But my character is basically Harvey Weinstein. Like, that's the kind of character I'm playing. So it's going to be slimy, gross, and really fun to be a complete greaseball. Two times in Super, okay. Yeah, if they keep bringing him back in Super, that's pretty lazy.
Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer.
They're a magical fruit, Deltor. They are a magical fruit.
Someone left in a hurry.
Why do they always have to include creepy dolls? They're so scary.
There's
Let's turn on performance mode. Get rid of that.
nothing logged. No duty roster. No power to the elevator.
For God's sake.
Yeah, 3 times in one season is ridiculous. It's a bit too much.
Report. I'm done playing around.
One time, understandable. Like bringing them back one time, understandable. 2 times, you're pushing it, but okay. But then after that, it's just kind of like, again, really?
Floor here. Seth?
I need that damage report.
Oh God, that smell.
Venom, hello, welcome.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, got us some power.
No worries, Em, no worries.
Elevator should be
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, they stole the Fortnite guy. That's what happened.
Activated.
This is a spin-off game. It's a Fortnite spin-off.
The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Hammond?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators.
There's something in here with us.
Oh!
Daniels, get the doors open.
Get out of there!
Hands on the door!
Hey, that's not my mom, okay? That's my dad. Oh God. Oh God. That was my mom. That's my sister. That's my grandma. My whole family's here. Ah! Go, go, go. Oh God. Damn it. So gross, man. I forgot how gory this game is. I'm so gonna get banned on TikTok. So gonna get banned on TikTok. All right, Cal, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. Have yourself a good night. I hope I see you again. And I hope you sleep well. Can I? Oh, I can't kick yet? The heck? Ah, here we go. No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. The amount of times I've been banned for doing nothing is like embarrassing. Cut off their limbs. Okay, I'm playing on hard, so I really have to try to remember not to use bullets if I don't have to. Well, Cal, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Run, dude, run. Ah! He's right there! Oh God, I didn't realize he followed me right through. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God, Isaac, you made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I could do. What the fuck are these things?
Dead Space is a really good series. It's worth playing.
Them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Oh, that was painful. Oh my god. Last night, I was sitting on the couch waiting to go to work, and I caught my earring on the blanket, and I pulled it, and it yanked out. I put it in, it was hurting, but now it's really sore. I didn't feel it till I put the headphones on. Your cat typed that. Oh, man. I love that they're like, she's a doctor, right? She'll be fine. Dude, doctors are good at doctoring. They're not good at fighting a bunch of monsters. I would not put my money on Dr. Nicole when there's a bunch of monsters trying to eat me, when Sergeant Killian got eaten right there. I don't think Dr. Nicole is really going to stand a chance. Okay. I'm not going to save. I'm just going to leave it. Feel like, no, it looks okay for you guys. Oh god. Ha, joke's on you. I was looking at my TikTok before that happened, so I didn't get scared. Although that's really scary sounding. It's really intimidating. Ah! All right. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you get some sleep. Okay. All right, we're okay. We're okay.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Who cares if they're alive? If they're not moving, I'm happy with that.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried.
Jack, this is Dead Space.
If the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
So, also everybody who's watching, my stream schedule is going to be a complete mess because now I'm rehearsing. We only rehearse 4 days a week, so 3 days a week should be fine. The other 2 days are going to be much, much shorter streams because they are going to be rehearsal days for me. So I'm going to do my best to get up early. Well, one of them is a Saturday, so that's not going to be affected. That's going to be normal. Oh, no, well, sorry. I rehearse 4 days a week. So 3 days are going to be fine. The 3 days I don't rehearse. Saturday is one of those. But the 2 extra days that I do rehearse and I stream, I'm going to be making much shorter streams. I'm going to be doing my best to get up as early as I can so I get the most time out of the stream. But like right now, it is 5:16 my time. And my rehearsal would start at 7, so I have to leave here at 6:30. So I would only have like another hour of the stream left at this point if it was rehearsal day. So tomorrow I'm going to try my best to get up as early as I can and then stream for, 3 hours hopefully, and then, hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's kind of hard to know.
Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician. Right loader claw engaged.
Go, run, run, run. I hear him. I hear him. Oh God. Oh God, I'm cornered. 2 hits and it kills me? Holy crap. That is so much harder. That is so much harder. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we're in trouble here. If this is how hard it's gonna be, we're done for.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head.
Yeah, shut up, I already know.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Message retrieved.
Benson to engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess
No, I'm not gonna do it now.
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things. Down in the gears where no one could be. You know?
I know.
The Xbox has mouse and keyboard support, so I was just debating about pulling out a mouse and keyboard and using that, because aiming is really hard with the controller in this game. But I'm too lazy. Man. Alright, let's do what we gotta do.
Repair systems online. Loading system reinitialized. Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
Come on. Oh, I missed. I missed again. What the heck? Oh wait, that one works? Is the other one that's broken, I guess? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
It's so hard to aim. Ow! Oh God! Oh, this is scary. Ozzy, thank you for the likes. Michael Jackson, hello. This is Dead Space. This is Dead Space. It's scary. That's what it is. It's scary.
Replacement complete.
It's fun. Whoa! It's fun, but it's scary. I'm also playing it on hard, and it's kicking my butt.
You said the data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Okay. Kind of off center, aren't I? Because this game doesn't put Isaac in the middle. Whoa! It's kind of scary, man. It's kind of scary. I'm gonna shrink the window a bit on TikTok just because it is really hard to see what's happening on TikTok. Ow! Jeez, man. Look how low my health is already. We're just at the beginning chapter of the game. We haven't even done anything yet. Life is going well, Michael Jackson. How about you? We've barely started the story and I'm already in trouble. Oh, my eyes are stinging. I so did not sleep enough last night. So did not sleep enough. Good, I'm glad life is great. I'm glad life is great. Poor Isaac does not have a great life right now. He's, definitely wishing he had a bit more of a great life, let me tell you. Oh, you're so not dead. Dude! This game doesn't have VR support. It would be really cool in VR, but it doesn't have VR. If it did, I'd be playing this in VR 100%. Yeah, it would be way scarier in VR for sure. Thank you. Where's the other one? I'm sure there's probably some VR mod now, but it didn't come with it. And I don't like using mods for games to make things VR because they're usually pretty broken. Oh, not good. This is Goobert Flubert approved. Well, I'm glad Goobert Flubert approved it. If not, I would start questioning Goobert Flubert's judgment. That's how you tell the character of somebody. If they approve this game, they've got good character. Oh, elevator. I would be glad to be part of any video game, Michael Jackson. There's not one in particular. Is there a... There is. Here, jerk. Oh, you're both dead? What? Weird. Okay. Why is it still doing that? Score, thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate that. Where is it? This way? Ah! I'm out of, ah! Holy crap, I killed him in one shot. That was lucky. Sorry, I don't speak Russian. I can't understand what you're saying. Which way am I going? That way. This is intense, man. This is intense. Uh-oh. Go, go, go. Ugh. Run, dude. Stop walking. It's so scary, man. Especially because when I try to run, for some reason, I click it twice and I walk around. Maine, thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Goobert Flubert, thank you for the rose as well. Why am I still getting alerts, TikTok? I told you to shut those things up. I don't want to hear them. They're way too loud. Ow, stop it. I know. I'll just delete it. It's way too loud in my ears. But thank you for the rose and the heart and the rose and the 4 roses. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's just right now I have a bit of a headache and the bing bong is insanely loud in my ears. But how are you, Maine? I hope you're doing okay. Poker night. Keeping this off rig link in case Benson's listening in. You in for poker tonight, or are you going to let Caitlin keep you walking around with your credits? JFW. I'm in, but can you not invite Pavey this time? I know he's blaming himself for Sorosi's accident, but everything's not... but no one wants to hear about anyone's fucking nightmares. Especially that one where he saw Sorosi up and walking around, half his head missing. And don't give me shit about it. I'm serious. It's messing with me. Last night I had one of those dreams where you wake up, you know? But my dad was sitting next to my bed, talking to me. It felt so real. I kept seeing him out of the corner of my eye all day. And trust me, that's one son of a bitch who needs to stay dead. That's really unsettling. Could you imagine? Thanks, Goobert. I have been told my
We can't stay here much longer.
channel's like a podcast.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniels, get ready to go.
I've been told that my stream is very much like a podcast where we just kind of chill out and talk, even though this is scary. I have a very, very low tolerance for being scared. I get scared pretty easily, but I do like to just chat and chill out. You just want a heart next to your name. I understand, man. I understand. No worries. No, I definitely appreciate it. It's just, it's super loud. So I need to like tweak the volume. I don't want to mess with my audio right now because I'm already on the go. And I know if I start doing that, I'm going to fixate and then I'm just never going to get back to the game. And that's like totally my flaw. I wish I could just like do damage and skip everything else. Well, let's bring my health up. That one is pretty loud too, but those don't happen as often. Goobert Flubert, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the other side. Welcome to the dark side. All right, here we go. Where are you? Where are you coming from? I hear you. I don't see you. There you are. I don't want to waste the explosion if I need it. Are we talking the whole series or are we talking this one specific one? And are you talking remake or original? Ow. Uh-oh. See, I knew it. I knew it was worth saving this. Boom. Ah. So if you like horror games, this is a very good horror game. This does what Resident Evil hasn't figured out yet on how to balance horror with action. Because as you can tell, it's very, very action oriented, but it's still able to get scares out of people. So it's much scarier. It really messes with your head. It's a good time. Drawback is it relies only on jump scares rather than like setting an eerie environment. So you just got to be prepared for a lot of jump scares. None of that like eerie feeling you would get with something like Resident Evil. And so it can get kind of irritating with the loud noises. And it's really hard to know what the heck is going on. It's a very messed up storyline, so it's hard to follow. But it's very, very fun. So in my opinion, it's anywhere between an 8 or a 9 out of 10. The battle system's a little bit weird, and the remake is a little bit janky. I don't know if they've fixed it ever since, but when I first played it, I was getting some really weird glitches where it autosaves. So if you die, you just go back to the last checkpoint. But sometimes it would load me back to the last checkpoint and respawn the enemy there. And so while the loading screen is going, it would kill me because the NPC comes to life before we do. And you could feel it in the controller. And even though there's only music playing, if you listen carefully, you could hear it in the background as you die. And then as soon as the load screen's done, you're dead again. And then it reloads you back to the same spot with the same NPC and you die again. So you get stuck in a loading loop. So you literally have to quit the whole game and reload it from a load save or a save load rather than just the the checkpoint. So it's kind of janky, but it's a really good remake. It's a really good remake. So if you're looking at the originals, 1 and 2 are good, 3 is not. I liked 3, but it was because I played it with my brother. But 3 is not very good. 1 and 2 feel like one extra long story, so they go well together, but there's not big changes between the two. A couple of changes, but nothing like crazy different. It's not like going from Resident Evil 2 to Resident Evil 4, where like it's a completely different feeling game. But 3 changed so much that everybody hated it. It was when companies, EA, you know, being notorious for it, it was when companies started to do microtransactions and always online and that kind of stuff. So it was really broken, and you had to like, Jesus, you basically had to rely on like pay to win for it to be worthwhile at all. And because it was co-op, the scary factor was reduced big time. It was no longer like a very, very scary game like these were. Because here you're by yourself, right? So something goes wrong, you feel way more tension. When you're with somebody else, it's a lot less tense. But yeah, 3 just felt like it was made just to be able to make microtransactions a thing. Not because it actually added anything to the game. Even though the story was left hanging at the end of number 2, making you want to go like, what happens next? But the way that they made 3, you're just kind of like, why did you ruin it? You know what I mean? So people really hate 3. But that's typical EA, right? They do anything they can to pinch every penny, no matter if the game is worth it or not. I'm so scared. Oh, I heard something. There's something to pick up. That's why, like, when they announced Callisto Protocol, and it was the people that made the original number 1, I was really excited. And then EA announced this, and I was really like, no, why are you doing this, EA? You're so stupid. Like, the original people are making it, and your last foray into Dead Space was garbage, so why are you doing it? But I was proven wrong, because Callisto Protocol was a big flop, and this game was a huge success. So they did a good job. For as far as remakes go, this is not quite as good as Resident Evil 2's remake, as far as like the upgrade and how much better the game got, but it's definitely up there. It's better than Resident Evil 3's remake. So I think it's a worthwhile game. For the remake, the original holds up well, just like the original Resident Evil 2 still holds up really well. Graphics obviously not as good, but you see all the exact same stuff in this one as you do in that one.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
And even with Star Wars, you can't even trust them anymore, because look what happened with that last one that came out, the Jedi Force one. That was a huge disaster for them.
We're on board.
Hello, Kermit. I'm doing really well. How are you?
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
What was wrong with the UI in Resident Evil 3? Hello, Niyugi. How's it going? Welcome. Nice. I mean, not nice because homework sucks, but hopefully I can entertain you while you do some homework. See, there are plenty of reasons to dislike Resident Evil 3, but I've never heard a single other person talk about the UI at all. Whoa! It's going fine. Nice. I'm glad. Oh. Okay, well, no offense, but yeah, that's a stupid reason. No, there are plenty of good reasons not to like Resident Evil 3.
Didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Whoa! Yeah, that's just like a nitpick reason not to like it, which is fine. There are nitpick reasons I don't like certain games too, so I totally feel you on that. Totally feel you on that. But there are plenty of reasons not to like number 3, so it's not like you dislike a really great game and it's for a dumb reason. Do you know what I mean? It is 11:42. No, Goober, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sleep is important. I wish I could sleep right now. I'm exhausted. I want to sleep. What is this game about? You are a software tech guy, like you're an IT guy, who got sent to this mining spaceship because they lost communication. And we just started. So now that we just got here, we know our girlfriend is on this ship, but the ship is suddenly filled with monsters and everybody's dead. So we're just trying to get back off the ship, but we crashed on our way here. So escape is not exactly as simple as jump back on our ship and run away. But we got separated because those monsters came out, and now we're just kind of wandering around trying to find help, or trying to find a way out. Well, I mean, if you were playing it in order, Resident Evil 1 Remake is completely different. Like, the whole mechanics, the UI, everything is different in Resident Evil 1 from Resident Evil 2. And then Resident Evil 2 is different from Resident Evil 3, which is also different from Resident Evil 1. So, like, if you didn't like 1, you shouldn't have liked any of the other ones. Okay. Oh, it's so scary, man. The biggest problem with number 3 is that it was way too short and it didn't build up the atmosphere that number 2 did. Number 2 had a really good atmosphere. They did a really good job of making it scary. But number 3 felt like just DLC. And it felt really rushed and it was so short. Oh, crap. Damn, you sneaky little ninja. You didn't even make any noise. All right, Goobert. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Is that where I'm going? I think so.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
See, I haven't played number 4 yet. I've been waiting because I want to play it in VR. So I'm just waiting for that to be given a release date. Once it's given a release date, I'll be buying number 4 and playing that on stream for sure. Oh, shut up. The worst part is there's so many jump scares in this game that everywhere you go, you're anxious that whatever you see might come out and attack you. Is that... Oh. Yeah, they're gonna release the... They announced it, like, when they announced Resident Evil 4, they announced that it was gonna come in VR, but it was one of those eventually. And so then last week, they announced the... Or they released... They announced the release date for the DLC, which was, like, almost immediate. And at the same time, they're like, this winter we're including the VR, because up until last week it was just eventually we'll do VR, but now they're like this winter, so we have a bit of a window now.
What have you got on you? Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
You know, her reaction's kind of really casual for what's going on here.
Go!
Whoa! You dummy, you blew up our whole ship? Ah! Jeez Louise, man, you were so hard to blow your arm chunks off. Biggest criticism, it's so hard to shoot.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The singularity core overloaded.
No!
Kellyanne was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
It's a skills issue. Oh, it totally is. It totally is. It totally is.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
Hammond, run!
It's kind of less intimidating when there's two of you and you're running like little chickens from one guy, and there's just me. That's a soldier too, by the way. But there's just me, a computer nerd, taking on multiples at once. You guys suck. Get to the medical deck. So scary, man. So scary. No! You coming or what? Come on, little guy. Oh, I thought the door was gonna close on him. I guess not. Man, we were playing on normal difficulty last time, and I ran out of bullets over and over and over again. And we're playing on hard right now, and I can't even run away, so... I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble in the near future. A lot of trouble. Oh, there's a store. Perfect. Ew. Ew, man. Gross. They should do an update on this game and do the same body mechanic thing that they do in Dead Island 2. Have them have more bones and guts. Alright, so that's where I'm going. Let's sell some stuff and buy some stuff. Smell of fresh entrails. Smells like happiness to me. Ooh, the legacy rig. Alright, I guess I can't sell anything. Oh, 2,000 for that? 1,200 for 6? I did not realize it was going to be that expensive. Well. There we go. That's friggin' expensive, man. It's nice to see that in the future, in space travels, capitalism still takes advantage of the little guy. I got one node. I got one little node and my mom got scared. And you fist fight them. Punch them in the nose. Punch them in the nose each time. I want to see an MMORPG that is like Dark Souls. I think that would be really fun. Instead of just having like press F1 to do this attack and F2 to do that attack. I want to see like proper Dark Souls mechanics in an MMO. I think that would be fun. I'm probably going to make this a short stream today just because I'm absolutely exhausted. I am struggling to even stay awake right now. I haven't yet, no. I haven't really had time. I've been insanely busy. I started playing Starfield, and I was really liking that, but I got to the point now where the gameplay has gotten a little bit more tough and a bit repetitive at this point. Not bad repetitive, but just like where RPGs usually get, where you have the same gameplay loop for a while as the story progresses. And I've gotten bored, but I've been so busy that it hasn't really been a huge deal for me. But I haven't wanted to take on anything else. I probably will be in the near future, though. Wrong one. Oh, that didn't work. Nope. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Dang it. Oh, it goes that way. Duh. I wasted health for nothing. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. I just spent 2,000 credits on that stupid health and I pushed it by accident. I know, I hear that it's really, really good. I was on the fence about doing that on stream, but because I didn't have it installed, it wasn't worth it. What the hell?
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
Why is there a floating hand in front of her? Oh, it's got a spike. Never mind. But yeah, I do want to play it. I don't have it installed. And Xbox I don't know if it's the same for everybody else, but for me, Xbox takes forever to install any games that it downloads, so I just didn't want to spend all stream waiting for it to download. But maybe I'll install it and I can play that too. I don't know. I'm on the fence right now what to play.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Cool. Wow, I must be really tired. I feel like I've been live for like 5 hours, and when I look over and it's only been an hour and a half. That's embarrassingly short. Oh, I didn't realize I was this tired. Jesus!
Isaac, have you heard from Daniel? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrogen tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Man, oh man. That is intense. It's to barricade something in. You know what that means? We have to open it and let it out. 900 credits. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. Well, we made it to a checkpoint. A safe spot. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it there just because I'm way too tired. I'm not paying any attention to what's happening, and I'm just not entertaining. I'm not entertaining to me, and I'm not entertaining to anybody else right now. I am just so insanely tired. I feel bad because we've got like 10 people watching us, but I just can't. I am so freaking tired. I didn't think I was going to be this tired. For those who weren't here at the top of the stream, I had an audition yesterday, but I'm a night shift worker, and the audition started at 10 a.m. and I didn't get home till like 5:30. And so like just shot. Like I went over 30 hours being awake, and I came home and I slept for like an hour, maybe 2. And then I got up and had to go to work this morning, and then came home and slept for, it was 6 hours, but it was really broken up. Not a very good 6-hour sleep. So I feel like I haven't slept at all. So I'm feeling real rough right now. So I think I'm going to leave it there, but I will be back tomorrow. You're very tired too. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Actually, yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, but it's going to be a very short stream as well. And it's going to be early because I have rehearsal tomorrow, my first rehearsal. And I'm going to try to get a bit of a nap right now. That way I can... What I might try to do is I might take a nap now. And then I have to work tonight. So maybe I'll go to work with my brother. I'm probably going to be home close to about 8:30. So if I come home and I eat and have a shower and stuff, I'm just debating if I should do like an early morning stream for me for like a couple of hours, then go to bed and sleep from like noon until 7, noon until 6, because I gotta go to rehearsal. That might be an option. Sleep from noon till 6, maybe. Blocks, how's it going? How are you? You're literally catching me right as I'm saying goodbye. You're literally catching me right as I'm saying goodbye. I hit a wall. I was up way too long, and I'm a zombie. I have zero energy to do anything. I thought it was going to be okay once I showered and had my meds and everything and ate, but no, I'm a complete zombie. I need to sleep. So I'm probably going to like throw something in the oven real quick so I can have some dinner in about an hour. And a little bit later, I just had breakfast. So maybe I'll rest for an hour, then throw dinner in and have dinner in about 2 hours. That'll make it about 5 hours since I ate. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm even having energy being loud enough to talk. I'm so tired. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's blocks. It's the blocks way. I think that's good advice. I want to live the blocks way. I don't think I have any other news really. I am trying to work out some behind the scenes stuff for the stream. Shut up, ad. Some stuff for the stream to add like channel point redemptions on Twitch. But I'm also I'm working out some basic ideas to a video series I want to do. But it's more figuring out how to do that, like how to make the idea work, and figuring out whether I want to do it on my current channel or start a whole new channel to do it in, because it's going to be different than my regular like on TikTok gaming news and stuff, or like deep dives into video games. It's going to be like a let's play type thing. So I'm still on the fence about what I'm going to do with that, but that's kind of where I'm sitting. So I'll be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out. I don't know. It might be at the same time as usual and it'll be short, like 2 hours, kind of like today. Or I'll do it like super early and I can do like 3 or 4 hours, then go to bed and then wake up in time for rehearsal. I mean, there's also the option that I sleep through the day, get up, go to rehearsal, go to work. Or no, get up, go to rehearsal, come back and stream, but that'll be like middle of the night streaming. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, because I'm exhausted today. I just don't know if I'll be able to sleep because my back hurts from laying in bed. We'll see. But that's the plan. So I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. I have rehearsal Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so it's gonna be a little bit rough while I get adjusted to what the new rehearsal schedule is. And they don't have rehearsals Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I think they said Monday, Thursday. No, what did they say? No. What day is it today? Today's Monday, right? Yeah. So they have rehearsals Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So shut up. So Monday and Saturday are completely free, and Monday, Friday, Saturday are completely free, so those days will be streaming for sure. And then the other 2 days will have to be shorter streams. That's kind of how it's going to sit for the next little bit. The rehearsals are only on for about a month, and then it's showtime, and then we should be right back to normal. So it's going to be about a month of weird wonky stuff, but then after that it should be okay. But yeah, sorry it's so short today. Sorry I am so low energy. I'm a zombie right now. I'm so tired, and even though I was really into the game, I didn't have the energy to like really allow myself to get scared. So I also want to mess with the lighting when I play this. I want to kind of turn off some lights and make it a bit darker. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it there, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry that it's short. I will see you tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Either really early, or maybe the middle of the night, or maybe regular time but super short. I don't know. We'll see. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get myself out of here. Have yourselves a great day. See you later.